Good morning, guys. Welcome to Lady Lee Kitchen and decor. First of all, I want to say thank you to all my new subscriber. And if you're watching this video and you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and do so. And don't forget to click the notification bell. That's when another video is uploaded, you'll be one of the first to be notified. All my new followers, bless upon yourself. All my followers, period, bless upon yourself. Hope you guys are preparing for the holiday and stuff like that. So you know it's the holiday season and all of that, and you know that Lady Lee do a variety of cakes. I do beetroot cake, I do strawberry cake. When I say strawberry cake, I mean strawberry cake, no fruits added, just plain strawberry cake with a Lady Lee touch. And I do a regular fruit cake. Today I'm going to show you how I make my sorrel cake, because I'm going to do sorrel cake today. Don't watch your eye. The eye still not 100% functioning. So I'm going to show you all the ingredients I use and how I start. I like to prep my stuff first before I start the baking. So I like have everything in there. And guys, I use this Farmer Jamaican dark rum, gold dark rum. That's what I use in my fruit cake. In my sorrel cake, because we're doing sorrel cake. This no, not fruit cake. And guys, if you have a place your order, please go ahead and do so, because we are running behind time and you don't know how it go with the shipping thing. So I am using this butter today. You can use any type of butter. I like to mix them. I can't believe in butter and stuff. I use unsalted stick butter. And any form of butter is fine. But I like using this butter. For some reason, it gives my cake a nice flavor or texture, or whatever you want to call it. So let me grab my spoon. And I am going to add I am doing 6 2-pound cakes, 8 inches cake, 8 inches cake I am doing. So stay tuned and watch how Lady Lee make her cake, her sorrel cake. I am going to go in this will consider 1 stick of butter. So another stick. So I'm using like 4 sticks of butter. Of butter. I'm gonna place this right here, and this is how I do it. This is how I do it. And because I will show you another time how I prepare my sorrel. Dr. Chad Kaplan Eye Surgery. Oh God, hold on, people. That was my eye doctor reminding me of my appointment. Okay, so now I'm sure I get my glasses. I'm gonna pull this up a little bit more so you guys can see. I do not have a cameraman because everybody in my family not like camera except me. Okay, so in here I have my butter. I am going to soften up my butter. As a little bit this up on man. Oh. So I'm softening up my butter. But before I go through the rest, let me introduce my ingredients that I am using. This is 4 cup of sugar. Sorry, 4 cup of flour. And this is 3 cups of fruits. I am not going to use all 3 cups. I'm going to use like about 2 cups because it's sorrel cake, not fruit cake. And here, come on. Here I have 4 cup of puree sorrel. And let me show you how my sorrel looks. And I will show you how I prepare my sorrel in another video. And I have 10 eggs here. I have some lemon and orange zest that I am going to pour in my egg. And I have my sugar here. And these are all my ingredients. I have allspice. Let's pull this up a little bit more. I should have used a taller camera. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's this window. This window always causes problem. Okay, guys, that much better. So here I have my allspice. I have my nutmeg. I have fresh nutmeg, but I rather using that. And something is missing here. Let me go find it. And this is my cinnamon that I'm gonna use, and my mix essence, a little bit of rose water, and this almond essence, and I am going to use vanilla, of course. And you turn over the second, I don't know where you did. Go on. And this is nutmeg essence, and this is all. And of course I have my salt here. So before I start with that, I am going to do my flour first and get it out of the way. You know what? I need a bigger container for the eggs. I use this bowl or something. So I'm gonna pour my eggs in here. All my eggy in there. And if I can wanna my godson to come over here, come give me a helping hand. Because this, guys, if you're not order yet, I'm sorry for no cause of the shipping. This is my egg. I'm gonna add my lemon zest and my orange zest in there, and this is to cut the rawness of the egg, but it's also give it a nice liquor flavor. So that is it. So I'm gonna whisk in my eggs. Some do add it one by one, but I rather to whisk it because and let it sit with the lime and the orange, the lemon and orange zest for a little bit. And this is 10 eggs, as I said before. And this is gonna give me 6 8-inch cake. You know, look at that. 10. I suppose it's 12. Maybe it's 12. I'm using 12 eggs. And yeah, 12 eggs. This spoon. Because the eggs are small, so I'm using that. So this is 12 eggs, and it's supposed to give me 5 to 6 8-inch cake. So I'm gonna let me tell you what happened to me yesterday, guys. Yesterday I was baking fruit cake. May I tell you this? Sometimes I'm telling it. All my ingredients, you know, ready, sugar, cream and everything, you know, ready to throw my egg in there. Take the egg, bring it over here, so close to the sink. Guess what? All the egg them just turn over in I sink. And I was like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? So guys, if you're doing baking like me, always have extra egg out on room temperature, of course. So now look at my eggs already. So I'm gonna put it aside beside my fruits for now and let it sit there. So I am going to, this is how I bake. I like to prepare everything. So this one didn't open. And you know, so when the egg threw away yesterday, I never vex. I never vex. This is a 1 teaspoonful. So I am going to use 2. That's 1. Oops, a little bit too much. 2. And so my hand heavy, you know, my hand heavy part everything. Put my over there. And then, as I said, guys, before, me no measure, me a dash galang person. That's how me bake. So I'm gonna use 2 of this, which would make it 1 teaspoonful. Me no like and this is the allspice. Be careful with the allspice. So I'm gonna use 1 teaspoon. That's the allspice that I am gonna use, because allspice, if you put too much of it, it will taste. And you don't want no allspice in it. So this is 1 teaspoonful. So I'm gonna go in 1. So this is 1, that would be 1 tablespoonful. So I'm gonna use 1.5 tablespoonful. And then here I have my baking soda, which I'm gonna add 1/2 teaspoonful. And here I am gonna put my salt, alright, and I'm gonna use 1/2 teaspoonful of salt, just for flavor. And then I am going to combine everything like that. And make sure everything is combined together. So everything mix up. Okay guys, now I sieve all my flour. And I guys, always have a clean, watch out, this is the cover first. Next year here, may I do it. Alright, come on. Always have a clean wet cloth, just in case you spill anything, because if you spill things, it will much be easier, because you know you use ingredients that are sticky. So in here I have creamed my butter, and I'm going to use 4 cups of sugar. And the reason why I am using 4 cups of sugar is because sorrel is very tangy, have a sour taste, so you don't want a cake. And then I'm using light brown. I'm using light. I've got it on next one, not done. Okay guys, I'm back. So guys, I'm using 4 cups of sugar. If I was baking a fruit cake, I would use, and I was making the same amount of fruit cake, I would use 3 cups of sugar. The reason why I would use 3 cups of sugar is because the fruit is well seasoned, already sweet, so that's why I would use that amount of sugar, 3 cups of sugar, if I'm baking this type of cake. So, and the reason why I am showing you in a small batch, because I just wanted you guys to have an idea of how I make my sorrel cake. So guys, I am gonna cream my sugar. As I said before, if if it was a fruit cake, I would not use 3 cups of sugar. I would have used 3 cups of sugar instead of 4. So guys, stay tuned, and you can whip your sugar and your cream for at least 5 minutes, and I will show you the texture when I'm finished. I'll be right back. Okay guys, here is my butter, and this is how it's supposed to look. Look at that. See? So I am going to go back in, scrape all the edges around, and then give it another mix, maybe another all fluffy and nice. All fluffy. See? Look at that. fluffy and nice. So what am I gonna do now is add my eggs. My eggs. And all my eggs are in here. I'm gonna add my eggs little by little. The last of the egg. So now all my eggs are whipped and ready. I was gonna get this prepared, but let's go on with the rest of the ingredients. So there you have it. So I am gonna add my sorrel. My 1 cup of sorrel. This is 4 cups of sorrel. And as I said, if depends on how strong you want your sorrel to be, you can put more sorrel in it. But you don't want it to be sorrel. And this is my fruits, and I'm gonna add 1 cup, 2 cups, 3 cups, and I'm gonna set the rest aside until I finish. Oh Lord, I don't think this is gonna work, guys. I have to transfer this into the mixing bowl, so hold on, give me a second. So guys, I have to transfer my mixture into a bigger container. So I am mixing up everything together: the butter, the sugar, the sorrel, and the fruits. I'm mixing it together so it's all combined together. And you will have a thick texture before you add your okay, this is it. Before I add my flour, see, I don't liquid because it needs to scrape out. No, yes. Okay, so that is it. Let me rinse my hands off. It's kind of feel a little bit sticky. So, all right, so I'm gonna go in with my rest of my wet ingredients. As I said, I do not measure, but I would say 1 teaspoonful. And this is my almond. Oh, I like this almond. 1 tablespoonful. And some mixed nutmeg essence. And I'm just gonna put a little bit of it. And then I'm gonna add some rose water to it, and I'm gonna add 1 teaspoonful of rose water. It's over me and heavy. And then of course vanilla. You can add like a 1/4 cup of vanilla in it. So me not miss out nothing. And I'm gonna add some lime juice also in it, and that is also help with the rawness of the egg and also with the tangy taste of the. So I'm gonna add like a tablespoonful of this. Make sure no seeds or leaf in it. I'm gonna just drop my seeds. Come on, seed. I guess much of seed. Ah, come on, seed. Sure. So it's about a tablespoonful of lime juice or lemon juice, whichever one you have. And this is the texture of my sorrel cake. And then stay tuned, guys. 1 second. Guys, it's the time to add in one of the most important ingredients. So I'm gonna stir this and make sure it's all combined together. Smell good. Smell really good. I'm not gonna lie. Not because I'm a bakey. The spices in this smell really good. So you're gonna take your time and add your flour, and then you're gonna use a wooden spoon. And I'm gonna put the flour there too, because me not look it up. Alright, so you're gonna use a wooden spoon. Don't use any spoon but a wooden spoon, and you're gonna mix, cut, mix, cut, mix, cut, mix. I use left hand, so my cutting might look different from you guys, because me and left hand I mix. I never bake a fruit cake or a sorrel cake and use a mixer to mix it. I always take out the big guns them. You know the big guns. Take out the big guns them for this. And you gradually add your flour. Don't drop all your flour in. Spread it around so it's more easier to mix. And by now, guys, you should get a drift of it. And I said if it's not tangy enough, if you don't taste enough sorrel in it, you're free to go and add more of your sorrel, but make sure your sorrel is puree. And this is the flour that I have, I believe. Oh God, keep telling Mr. Lisa I need a bigger kitchen, you know, and you know want me use big this one by extend the kitchen. I said the kitchen big enough, but it's not big enough for me when I'm baking. I need space. Either that or I forgot to use on table. I don't want to use one table. I don't want to put no table in my kitchen. tell you. You have to be strong enough to do them and something. Okay, guys. That's it. So I'm going to come in with my big guns. My sorrel wine. I am not going to use a lot of this because this is to do the outside, to spray the cake so you get more. And remember, guys, when you put your the rum in the cake, it's going to evaporate. So you still have to add rum in it when you're finished. And then I am going to mix it around again and make sure the flavor sorrel wine. I use the sorrel wine to wine it down. So, and the texture is supposed to look like this. And if you want to know you have a good texture, you see how it takes time fall. Look at it. You see? It's going to take time and fall. That means your texture of your cake is ready to go. So, guys, if you do not like the color of the cake, of your cake, you can add a little bit of food coloring in it. Nothing is wrong putting a little bit of food coloring to make your cake and I'm gonna taste a little bit of it. Not necessary. So I have this little bit of fruit cake. It's a little bit of something here. So I'll scrape it out. And now waste nothing. And I'm gonna get some more sorrel because the sorrel now pick up in this. So I'm gonna put one more cup, not even a full cup of sorrel in it. Somebody take me sorrel. Here I have some blended sorrel. I am going to add another cup of it in it. Is sorrel not strong, you know? Because you remember that you add fruits in it, so you're not going to get the nice texture that you're looking for. So that is, it's very important to make your sauce to spray down in your cake. See, it's still there. So guys, stay tuned while I pour these out, and I will show you it in the when I'm ready to put it in the oven. So guys, my sorrel cake is ready for the oven. So make sure you have your water in a file pan, your bath water, so it does not burn. I am going to put these at 300 for an hour and 20 minutes. In say in 45 minutes you can check on it. Do not open your oven